Hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. How are you doing today? Now, last time, the participants informed that they couldn't comment. They couldn't comment. So if you are an admin, if you can allow the participants to also comment, that would be great because I was asking people and then there was no response. Okay, how are you today? So welcome again. Welcome to the Global Unit Pay presentation today. I'm your host today again. My name is Marshall Niazim. If we go to the next slide, for those of you who are new, yes, great stuff. So where are you joining from today? Where are you joining from today, guys? Just put the country you're joining the webinar from. Hopefully, all of you can now type rather than see South Africa, India, Netherlands, Malaysia, Australia. Brilliant. So we got people from everywhere. That's amazing. That's great. Brilliant. So for those of you who don't know me, my name is Marshall. I'm a member of one of the member of the Ambassadors Council, vice president in Average Partner Program, and Master Profit Coach. All of those. So let's move to the next slide to get into the actual presentation. Why we're here today. Now, I'm gonna keep on uh, uh, planting the seed. I call it planting the seed because I'm trying to prepare you for what's coming. Okay, and what's coming is amazing. Okay, I cannot reveal everything, but the possibility what will be coming with this global unit payment system, it will be amazing and it's going to be improving over and over again. Okay, in a few years down the line, you will look back and you will be glad that you are part of this movement. Okay, right, and then thank you for coming on this webinar and always invite people to always join because there are some of the stuff that are talked about here, and people keep asking the same question, especially the webinar that happen every Wednesday, the technical session, and hopefully this week or next week we can produce the guide for how the back office work, but promise you we will deliver that very soon and how you can navigate the back office of the Global Unipay, the new kind of revamped back office to make it simple. Okay. Now, why is Global Unipay has been created? Why? What was the problem we were encountering with other solution that we had in place? Basically, dealing with third parties third parties payment processor was a big pain because some of the funds were frozen. You remember Andre in the past, he did share some of the funds that were frozen from other payment processor, which was not good because was our community, our people's money that was frozen for a certain period of time. So this is an inconvenience, and also the transactions that those companies charge just for us to use their services, which end up forcing the company also charging you another fee also. And then you think sometimes it's the company's fees, but it's actually those other third-party payment processors. Okay, and it can also used to take up to 3 days, 3 business working days for the company to get access to their money, either to invest in some other liquid asset, etc. So this was a big pain and charge back because sometimes there were customers that were claiming a refund, etc. Even though they sign before they commit, you read the statement and declaration that the money is not refundable once you purchase the education because the commission is also paid out. But some of the company kind of charges back. So even though the customer received the product, the company has to pay extra money back to the customer. So which was not fair, obviously, if you're running a business. And most importantly is that many of these payment processes actually suspended the account or the business account. Now this was a bad, because when you are suspended as an individual, it's kind of painful a little bit. But when it's in a company which is suspended with a million people or more relying on that payment processor, therefore these people can't get paid, that can be a very, very big painful things to happen to a business. So all those issues, the company has gone through it. Some of the partners who have been around for a while, you saw what happened to the payment processor, etc., etc. So the solution was for the company now to have its own payment processor, which we can then control our own fund, and we can also store assets safely. Okay, and the fees, I know the fees at the moment, they could look like it's a little bit inflated, but the team is always working behind to try to reduce as many of those fees as possible. So just stay tuned, because many of those fees will be reduced, or some of them eliminated, especially like the deposit fees, etc., etc. Okay, but this fees is not our fees that we charge. Okay, because there's some of the other company, because we have to interact with banks, and unfortunately they will charge some of those fees. All right, but with this new system, we'll be able to get faster to get access to our cash. So because it come to us, we have it straight away rather than have to wait for 3 business working days. Okay, charge back, even though they happen, they're quite low. Okay, and most importantly, the account of our business can never be suspended. All right, and we worked with the protection with the insurance cover that protects also the digital asset. All right, so let's move to the next slide. This is why we created, why Global UniPay has been in existence, because I've seen many people have asking why we don't still have advanced cash, why we don't still have other payment processes. Those were the pain, even though they were happening in the background, you didn't see it because the company was trying to fill in the difference. It is not a sustainable long-term solution to continue to use it, because otherwise at some point the company will run out of money because they keep paying the fees to try to protect you not to pay those fees. Okay, so this was solution, and moving forward is going to be a great solution. This company is going to be, Global UniPay is going to be one of the biggest assets we have in our global portfolio, I am telling you. Because what's going to happen, other companies will be able to use these payment processes as well, because they will be able to white label it. Okay, now because we have to, we are fully regulated in the digital asset institution in Switzerland. We have to deal with the banking system. So the company have to have this business regulation known as KYC process in place. And the company Global Pass is the company that has been tasked to do it. Okay, so this is not our customer support in the back office that deal with this verification. This is a different dedicated team, which is an independent. Our customer support can't have an influence onto them. So if they take a decision, their license is on the line, and if they don't deem something that is clear to them, they will decline. And unfortunately, there's not much we can do about it. However, if you have been in this situation, don't despair, because the company is always looking for different solutions for all the other people who can't have an account with this, to be able to access the financial system easily as well. Okay, So now, what is a KYC? It stands for Know Your Customer. It's simply a check to try to verify the identity of a person, etc., to make sure that you are who you are. Okay? All right? So by doing this, it will allow the company to, to interact with the banking system without issues, without being highlighted as one of the shady company, for example. So we have to follow these rules, okay? And the bigger picture for this global UniPay is that one day you will be able to go to any country, or most of those countries operate, and you will have a branch which local people can interact. Okay, that's the long-term vision, and we can have our own banking system that also serves us. We started with our own payment processing, but the long-term vision will be we can have our own ecosystem with our own banking ecosystem. Okay, just bear that in mind when you see these small hurdle we have to jump. It is not, I can tell you that it is not an easy jump to go when you are try to interact with the traditional system. But you have to, if you're going to be allowed at all to have a physical institution dealing with the financial regulation, you have to be regulated. Okay, that we can't avoid that. Let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so what are the operations that are available to clients of Global UniPay? So first of all, with this, you have an advanced blockchain. This is 21st century to come, and more century to come, because it's a blockchain-based platform. Okay, when you make a payment, okay, you probably have noticed that when you make a payment, a deposit, you go through a blockchain, okay, and the blockchain it converts directly the fiat to fiat money, okay, and it's very quick, and yeah, so you can have access to fiat currencies, you can have access to cryptocurrencies. Now the cryptocurrencies, you're going to see more of tokens that will be added bit by bit, because if you remember, Binance or Coinbase, all these exchanges, we see that they are the top exchanges. They started only with few. Some of them started only with Bitcoin and Ethereum and Litecoin, right? Coinbase, which has been around for ages, which is it has gone to the stock market, right? At some point, they have been operated only with Ethereum, BTC, and Litecoin only for a very long time. So when you see in a cryptocurrency exchange within the Global UniPay, you see Bitcoin, you see Ethereum, and then you see USDC, and you see USDT. That's a big achievement, guys, for a company that's been around only from January. It is really it's a big achievement. Trust me, it's a big achievement if you try to see all others. The problem is some of you or many people trying to compare a 6-month company to a company that's been around for 5 to 6 years time. Okay, but if you go back 6 month time, those companies when they started, you can see that we are well advanced. Which means also it's gonna take us less time to be where they are at the moment, or to be even faster than when they are at the moment. So we just ask you to bear with us, because there are people working in the background to try to make this system faster and easier and accessible to many. Okay, all right. So you will be also able to have the over-the-counter asset purchase of precious metals. Obviously, you won't get it as a physical, okay, but you'll be able to purchase them, but they will be stored in vaults in Switzerland, for example. I mean, many of you know Switzerland is well known for security of gold, and they have been locked into some vaults in there, but you have access to it, so you can to fight inflation. The system is providing you opportunity to convert your fiat, which will be eaten by inflation in the future, with having precious metals or crypto assets that will have a better option, a better, how can I call it, a better opportunity for you to fight against the inflation. All right? Okay, let's move to the next slide, please. Right, so now as a client of Global UniPay, this is what you will get. You will get processability, which means you, for 24/7, you will be able to have a free back office. You will be able to acquire an IBAN number at banks. You literally order whatever you are in the world. Okay, you will be able to have a bank account at the moment is Lithuania and Liechtenstein, but there will be more countries that's going to be added later on. You will be able to do the SEPA transfer, SWIFT international transfer, and you can deposit and withdraw funds at any time. Okay, it's 24/7. So it's not like bank. Where I am at the moment, the banking system, they don't operate on weekend. When you want to do a transaction, even in 2021, right? Traditional banks, and these are big banks, you cannot do transaction online like evening or weekends, which is, yeah. So this one you'll be able to access it 24/7. Okay, and then you'll be able to have currencies such as USDs and euros, Swiss franc, or there will be more currency also that will be added on there, and the cryptocurrency BTC and more other crypto that will be added. And most importantly, you will be able to have a MasterCard, a prepaid, that will be able to be ordered soon. So hopefully, because this is not something that it depends on us, because also the MasterCard, they're the one who actually decide to process. So if they don't move faster, we can't. We want to move faster, but if it's delayed, so you need to understand that it is not really entirely up to us. Okay, we cooperate with a different type of entity, but this is coming soon. And this, for the next part, I'm going to show you. I will show you how you'll be able to earn money using this tool, that's this MasterCard prepaid card, as a revenue generation income. Okay, as well as accessing to all these stuff that I just shared with you. And you will have a security. You have 24/7. Internationally, it is international legal compliant regarding the prevention of money laundering, terrorism financing, so you have an integration of the Global Pass, which is the KYC company that do all the full verification, etc., etc. For the comfort, the third is for your comfort. So you have 24/7. So for any business to business, or any business to customer, or a customer to customer, they can have access to our platform, and they will be able to do a white label to provide those services. Again, it will be very high speed. I mean, if you're trying to do at the moment, because there's a lot of restriction with the KYC, how much fund you can withdraw, etc., because it's also just at the beginning. Okay, some of the payment have to be checked. That's why it might take longer, but the idea moving forward is that we have a high speed of operation. So when you do the transaction, when you do the withdrawal, when you do the deposit, it will be pretty much like instant, because it will be a blockchain based faster. Okay, in future you will be able to have a mobile app and on iOS and Android. And the good things, you have an international team of customer and technical support, and they will be adding more people as the company will grow as well. All right, let's move to the next slide, please. Now, these are later on we try to add some comparison, some of the comparison prices with other companies. So stay tuned. That will be coming a little bit soon. But these are the fees, okay? Because some of the people have been asking, we don't know the fees with the cards. So these are the fees that will come with the cards. Using the platform is free. You don't need to pay anything to use the platform to have the back office. But once you start to have the card, there will be transaction fees associated with with the cards. Like any debit card you have, it will have those fees. And these fees are not just the fees we charge. These are the fee that comes with the MasterCard fees. Okay, by running it like this. And this you can take a screenshot. I'm not going to go through it all of it one by one, but you can start to identify. You can start to look. I mean, virtual card is already accessible to many people, but you can start to look which card will suit you best. And no one will advise you. I can't advise you which card will be better for you, because only you know what you want, how much money how you use the card, etc., etc. And there will be some other perks that we are thinking of, different things that might come with the card, which we think you will love it in future. So stay tuned. Like I said, a lot of things are happening in the background. People are working hard. Valentin and the team, they're working really hard to make this as convenient as possible and attractive and competitive to other competitors we will have out there. All right, so take a screenshot of that and start to think of which card is the best. Personally, I will go for the platinum, but I'm not asking anybody to go with the platinum because it costs a little bit more, but for what it's going to provide is a lot. Okay, it's going to provide limitless monthly card limits in ATM. So most of the cards, for example, at the moment, can you hear me, guys? Oh, hold on, wait. From the line. Okay, cool. So if you can hear me, just put a plus, because I see some people raising their hand. So when I see Dennis raising their hand, and he's a translator, so I'm thinking whether he can hear me or not. Okay, good. So you can see some of the cards, for example. I have a card. I have a Wirex card, and they give me 290 euros limit. I have a Binance card. They only give me 290 euros limit per day, which is really it's nothing. But having these gold or platinum card, you will see that you've got limitless, unlimited monthly card limit on ATM, which is brilliant. It's amazing, right? And monthly card limit on any transaction. So if, for example, you earn a lot of money, because you will be able to earn a lot of money. If you have that on your cards, you can go to purchase any item because it's unlimited, right? It's unlimited, like limit you can have. So this is a plus. Well, I see that is very good compared to what other cards I have to provide. So great tool. Let's move to the next slide, please. Right, now, what I just showed you is what's the importance? Why is it important to have this global unit pay? You need to understand, you need to also be patient with us because we are trying to create a solution. Now, even though it might not be for everybody at the moment, okay, there will be other solution. But this solution is going to help the company keeping more money and also be able to offer other services to other companies to generate more income, which is what I'm going to show you here. So with the license that we have applied for the original credit transaction, OCT in short, and the money transfer to any card, for example, if we have customers or businesses or many other customers, including our communities, and each one, for example, top up their card on a month for monthly expenses, they use just $1,000 to top up their card every month. Imagine you withdraw your bonuses and you'll be able to put on your card, etc. If one day we get to 1 million users, okay, who are active, and they top up just with $1,000 on monthly expenses, so the money that will be going through the system, through the card system, it will be about $1 billion, okay, on a monthly basis. If, for example, the company, the GUP, Global Unit Pay, just managed to earn 1% of that as a commission fees, yeah, 1% of that, That's $10 million every single month. That can be coming into the global portfolio income, and some of that income will be paid as dividends. Okay. Now, if you've been following how much money that's been paid on loyalty bonuses or profit bonus, this is pretty much like 10 times higher, and this is only for one businesses. And then I know there are other businesses like NDE and other projects that's gonna be generating also their own income. So at the moment you might think, oh, I'm not earning a lot, but we are just at the beginning, guys. We are just at the beginning. You need to think long-term vision. You are just at the beginning, okay? So this money will come towards also the dividend paying, because if you are a co-owner of the global portfolio, so you are actually the happy co-owner also who will participate in the income generated from this, okay? Let's move. This is a passive which you will be able to get without having to do any on your efforts. Okay, passive income. But let's have a look now at the next slide, how you can also use this tool, this instrument, in generating an active income. Okay, now this is really exciting, because once you started to get your head around, and everybody, they earn money, they want a way to withdraw their money anywhere around the world, because anywhere that MasterCard is actually able to use this card, whatever. Once it's topped up, you'll be able to use it whatever you want, okay? And if you have the correct card with the limitless, like unlimited balance you can spend, this is going to be brilliant. You can buy a land, you can buy a house, you can buy a car, you can just by using that card. And no one will be asking you question, where did you get this money? Once it's on your card, it's on your card, you can spend it. Say for example, if in the worst case scenario, once the money is on a card, even if the Global UniPay, whatever happened, if anything happened to it, the money is on your card, on a Visa, MasterCard. It is your money. No one can take that from your card. Do you understand the power? So these cards will be really important and a must to have once they come alive. I know many of you are looking forward to get your hands on it. You cannot wait, and that is great. But also, I want to show you a way you can also recommend this to other people in your network once they come, and you can start to talk to them now. Because when it's there, when it's going to be ready, right? You want those people ready to order. Do you remember like how it happened with the CRU cell? Okay? The people who had a network of people, right? A network of people for partners. You know how much money you made because it was an exciting product, and everybody was buying it. Do you understand how much money? You remember how? I know some of you had made a lot of money in 2019, right? Now these cards, once these cards are ready, this is why I am doing these webinars, to bring you awareness, and you started to prepare your partners. You started to share these webinars. You started to share the importance of having these cards. You will have a network of people ready to purchase this card because they have balances, they have money they need to withdraw, they have money, they need to spend, and it will be on your card. You won't have to send it to your bank where the bank is going to ask you, where did you get this money, or they give you limits. No, it will be on your card. And you will be able to use it anywhere around the world who accept MasterCard or Visa. Now the power of that is amazing, okay? No one will be asking you, where did you get this money? Because you just spend a swipe, you put your PIN, and it will be done. That's it. So if you started to prepare your people right now, and when the cards are ready to order, and everybody in your network order, the commission you will get, the income, the active income you will get, you will start to relieve again the 2019 hype of the CRU point people received. Okay, so just get ready. Let me show you the figure. This is just a basic, but if you actually take this example and do your own number, just put it on a paper, right? Have a plan. Have a look how many people are in the front line, how many people are dead. Because the beauty of this as well, the compensation plan of the average is going to apply for this. So which means you don't need to recruit any new person if you don't have to, in order to to generate income with this. The same network will be used, and you don't have to have a new recruit say, okay, do. But if you do, then you make even more money, right? So, and the income will be paid instantly. So the commission is instant, and then you will be able to withdraw that money and put it on your Global UniPay and top it up onto your card. Amazing. So let's have a look at just some simulation of the potential. This is just the basic. Let's go to the next slide. Of as an agent, and you can use it for example, and then I hope that this promotion, the cards will come out at least when we have at least 1 month of promotion. Because if you're gonna take advantage of this promotion alone, with the new people, with the old people, right? Not only that, you're gonna build new teams, okay, to grow, even continue to purchase this card to create a residual, an income with this one, but it will create another income on average side as well. Because once you get qualified for this position, you will earn those bonuses up to $134,000 unit, up for grab all the way to president. That is a lot of money on its own, just on average compensation plan. On top, you're going to have the sale of this card on top of that. Now, if you play the game right, if you are an action-taking person, could be a lot of money, okay? It could be a lot of money. Now, let's have a look, just for the simple qualification, for the agent partner. If you're an agent partner, for example, say for example you're like me, you think, okay, I like the value of, I'm gonna earn a lot of money. I'm not trying to limit my thinking with my income, thinking, oh, I'm gonna earn 200, 300. No, you need to think big of the potential. You need to be ready, okay? Because if you're going to be rich or wealthy, you need to be wealthy here first before the wealth can materialize in physical reality. So start to think big. Don't aim short. Don't aim low. Aim high. Okay. So if you think like me, you're gonna start to say, okay, I'm gonna have a platinum card, and I'm gonna recommend everybody to have a platinum card because I explain the value, what they're gonna get, etc. If everybody in a structure get the platinum card, not only that is gonna qualify you very quickly with this agent. I mean, this is if you get new people, okay? The example I told you about the CRU point, etc. scenario, it is only with your existing structure. So you're gonna earn money definitely. There will be a lot of people in your network, and you need to start to receive, you need to start to visualize, put it on a plan. These people will buy the card because they need it. Everybody wants it. It will create the comfort for the people to spend their money they earn. Okay, so if people purchase this with this structure, if you are an agent, for example, and everybody buy a new, okay, you can do 2 ways: create a new agent, become a new agent again, okay, because this is what I'm planning to do, create a new structures. But I know also I'm gonna benefit also for the current structure when they order the card, which this is another bonus that the Global UniPay managed to cooperate with the average company to integrate this to use their compensation plan, which is going to be amazing, right? So if that alone, the structure is very simple. Let's look at the next slide. And you can do this number yourself, guys. It's very simple. You know how much percentage you earn, etc., etc. And just play with the number with different cards, fees, and then you see the income. Just a lot. This, it doesn't seem a lot. But the one I'm really excited about is the next slide. If you move to the next slide, the one if you are someone who want to earn a bigger income, let's go to try to aim to be a consultant, or try to think of selling like in a consultant structure way. Okay, so if you're going to requalify again as a new consultant, aim to be a consultant as fast as possible. With this package alone, with this, which you will be able to have a lot of different coming soon. Okay, with this alone, and if you apply this to the promotion that's currently running, right? The 5x5 promotion, right? If you go, let's go to the next slide. If you go with the 5x5 promotion, this is the income up for grabs. And this is only assuming that you only stay as a consultant, which we know is not going to be possible because the system, it promotes you automatically, okay? But to try to make numbers easier, I kept it as a consultant. So you're earning a percentage as a consultant, but as soon as you have those 5 people and they have the other 5 people, you'll be going to the next level. And the residual income, the overriding income, not residual, the overriding income from you level 6 down, once you started to move at the career level, this percentage is going to move from 2 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 8%. Now imagine how many people you've got on your 6th level when you're gonna start to receive overriding for 7%. Just do your numbers, guys. I just gave you a hint, an idea. But if you really want to get excited, if you really want to put in a plan, you can start to do this number yourself. It's just a very simple Excel spreadsheet. You just have to do what level, how many people you have on your level 1, level 2, level 3, and do the numbers and start to see the potential income you're going to receive on your current rank you have at the moment. Yeah? That, it will make you jump from your seat. Trust me. Yeah? So when I'm talking about the what happened with the 2019 with the CRU, many people have made more income that they have made with the support of the transport technology for 3 years. Those people, they have made those income within 1 month, 2 months. And this is what I see here. Many of you will make probably more income within the first 3 months with this product alone that you made with average probably for the whole year or last year. If you really take this, you embrace this GUP and the card system, trust me. And I will be looking forward to see a lot of testimonial of this happening, and people will start to get excited again, because this will be money on a table that you cannot afford to lose. It's there for grab for everyone who have the structure. Even if you know people who have left us, started to tell them, because they're gonna be losing out big time. They're gonna have to come back just for this. All right. Let's move to the next slide, and I think this is my last slide, and I hope I managed to inspire you to think bigger. Okay. Yes, there are a little bit issues. Yes, there are a little bit hurdles. Yes, there are all of that. But we are going to get this system better. And most importantly, you will be able to make money with it passively, because the revenue generated by this company, it will be fed back in the global portfolio. It will be paid back as dividend. But also, if you're an active person, you will be able to generate income, because the card will create a lot of accessibility for people to access their money and to spend their money, which is important, okay? Because there's no point making the money and you can't spend it, or it's difficult for you to spend it. So this will create like a bridge for you to earn it and also spend it however you like it, okay? All right, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this presentation. I will see you again next week on Thursday. But please make sure you share this presentation because look, I am doing the work. You just need to share. Okay? And once the cards are out, I want to see you all winning because the people will be buying the card, people who will be referring others, everybody is going to win because you will be offering a product that everybody needs and wants. All right? I hope you have a great day and have a good day, everybody. Have a good night. If you are somewhere, it's nighttime. If you are somewhere, you just woke up, good morning to you and have a great day. Bye for now, guys.